And today we're going to talk about unhappiness. How does it feel to be unhappy? Do you know why you're unhappy? What's the equation for becoming unhappy? First, I'm going to talk about posture and movement. Second, I'm going to talk about thoughts. And third, I'm going to talk about engaging the mind and body constantly. I invite you to play a game of copycat with me. So first, don't smile. Look down. Collapse your chest. Breathe shallowly. Now, let's look up. Stick your chest towards the sky. Put a smile on your face. And breathe in deeply. Do you feel the difference? Which one do you like better? This is very simple. So your body posture really makes a difference in how you feel because it releases feel-good chemicals in your body. When you look up, you put a smile on your face, you open up your chest, you breathe in to your body. When you're breathing shallowly, there's very little oxygen going into your body, and your body needs oxygen. Another thing you can do with your body is move it. So when we're sitting a lot, we're sitting actually on the energy of our spine and collapsing it, and also collapsing the area where your organs are. Now these are really powerful energy centers of the body. So when you stand up and you move and you walk or you dance, you garden, you ride a bike, you just get up and make some copies, or walk around the office, simple things, just movement, the shoulders, stretch, yoga. There's so many things that you can do. Find what you like. It's important to do what you enjoy in relationship to movement. So it doesn't have to be exercise. Second, your thoughts. So what are you thinking when you feel bad or feel unhappy? Are you thinking really positive thoughts? Of course not. The things that happen in our lives is not what makes us unhappy. What makes us unhappy are the thoughts and the meanings and the stories we tell ourselves in relation to the events. This is something that took years for me to understand, and once I did, oh my God, a whole new life opened up for me. It was magic for me. We all get in the habit of judging things that happen in our lives or other people, etc. And the good news is it's only a habit. One of the ways that I stopped this habit, or reduced it, at least, not perfect, is that I would ask myself, or I'd recognize first, gosh, I'm not feeling really good. I feel kind of bad. I feel unhappy, angry, anxious, frustrated. I would say, okay, what are the thoughts I'm thinking? And it's always thoughts that weren't really positive thoughts or making things bad in some way. So I've gotten in the habit of asking myself, what are some new meanings or thoughts or stories I could tell myself about this situation, event, person that would help me feel better? Not in a way of putting them down to boost my ego, in a way that I started opening up and being more forgiving or looking at it in a different way. So I'd ask myself that question, so I'd think something differently, and then I would say, well, do I feel a little bit better? Yes. Do I want to feel a little bit better more? Yes. So I'd ask myself that question again. So that really does work. So I invite you to give that a try. When you decide not to label events and situations and etc., and just accept it as it is, and then move on. So if it's something that really needs your attention, then accepting what is, and then saying, okay, how do I respond to this if it needs to be responded to? And when do I do that? And do I give myself a little time to think about it before I decide to respond or not, or how to respond? So these are some simple things that we can do to help ourselves and help other people. When you take the time away from what's happening, or right then and there, ask yourself, well, how does the other person feel? If I was the other person, how would I feel? So that's called empathy. And when you ask that question to yourself, things change. Because everybody has their own perspective, and understanding where the other person is coming from can really be humbling for everyone. And that's a good way to speak to the heart, right? Because you're caring about them, you're caring about yourself, and finding a middle ground where you can be connected. That's what you really want, to connect your hearts. You don't want to create these walls and separation, right? Walls and separation, unhappiness. Connecting hearts, empathy, happiness. The third way that you can feel unhappy is constantly engaging your mind and body. Never giving your mind and body a rest, a time not to do anything or schedule anything or expect anything out of it. Like everything else in our world needs rest, needs time not to do anything. So in today's world, with all the stimuli and the deadlines and all the wonderful things we get to do, even the wonderful things, right? It tends to be overwhelming. So choosing to take downtime, literally downtime, to relax and not think of anything. Maybe feel your body, engage in, or there I go. Take time to enjoy nature or breathing or nothing. So it may take a little practice. Meditation is great for that. Heartfulness, I teach about heartfulness, which is connecting to the heart, feeling really good, loving feelings, acceptance, gratitude, which takes the mind and it empties it and it allows it to relax and be in the present. So, to be or not to be unhappy. It really is up to you. As always, if you like this video, please click the like button below. Share the video, because we're a team. We're trying to help the whole world feel a little bit better and enjoy their lives. If you're interested in developing our relationship more, the link to my website is down below. I'd love to hear from you. Thanks again, and live with heart.